guys, hope you are doing great and being safe. Before moving to our today's session, I'd like to introduce something to you which makes this journey much more interesting. Yeah, this is learning curve, which indicates our knowledge position towards our goal. In this journey, we are going to reach our destination by updating our knowledge step by step, which we are going to call it as gradient ascent process. Now, let's move into our session. How I am going to start my journey and what are the things I must carry to reach my destination? These are some of the questions which comes to our mind when we start our journey or when we walk forward to our goal. Here, I am pointing our journey and destination as our dream or our career and things as our skills. In this video, we are going to make a call to kick off all these questions. Let's take a look on this analysis. Here, you can see that where organizations were expecting most common responsibilities. First, let's see about the common responsibilities for data scientists in an information technology industry such as Google, IBM, Infosys. You guys want to build machine learning systems and algorithms performing statistical analysis, focusing on solving customer and business problems at scale, identify, develop, manage and execute the analysis to uncover areas of opportunities. You should collaborate with multiple teams as a leader of quantitative analysis and where you develop solutions that utilize the highest level of analytical rigor and data integrity. Here, you would present the result of analysis to the team members and the customers and finally creating metrics to measure the success of the service. Second, let's see about the responsibilities for data scientists in a manufacturing industry or product-based industries such as Caterpillar, Siemens, GE. You people must develop custom data models and algorithms to apply data sets. You should run POCs and pilot projects to investigate and prove the feasibility and benefits of proposed solution. You will identify and develop intelligence and innovative data analytics use case to optimize business process. You should actively and proactively perform market or trend scouting to stay up to date on state-of-art technology, and finally you will be the partner of choice regarding technology advisor for advanced analytics. And also you should communicate results to customers, suppliers, team members and other business units. Finally, let's see about the roles and responsibilities for data scientists in a food delivery industry such as Swiggy, Zomato. You should work with location intelligence team to create highly scalable tools and systems for ML pipelines. The solution which you build are the heart of the organization ability to deliver food to the customer. And finally, you will play a significant role in enabling adoption of sophisticated algorithms and data mining strategies. Next, we are going to see about skill set requirements. We all know that data science is in brought up stage. Only few things we know about it. I mean the things about the work culture. So we have done some analysis with those few data to give you a clear idea of what skill is required to become a data scientist. According to the Glassdoor analysis, there are 3 different roles in data science field. Yeah, core data scientist, researcher, big data specialist. There are many people as within the field today, each have different skill set and earning different pay. Next, we have also analyzed the job portal, which is one of the topmost business community media called LinkedIn. Companies prefer a list of tools, more specifically example frameworks such as Hadoop and Spark in their job post, whereas individuals put them in bundles like data analysis or machine learning or some algorithms in their profiles. I will show you 2 graphs. Here we can see lot of dissimilitude between 2 graphs. The first graph represents the data science profile and next represents data science job postings. Here we can see some mismatches by looking over the numbers represented in the graph. In profile graph, you can see only popular skill sets such as Python, R, SQL, Tableau, etc. are having more number of concentration in profiles. But same you see in job posting graphs, it's really very shocking because the data science with Python skill has only 80% of opportunity, but 100% of people were skilled on that. If we compare both the graph, skill sets such as Java, C++, C were not replicated in people's profile. Now, you will have a question. Why companies are asking some percentage of requirements in Java, C, C++ in data science field when Python is so popular and easy to use? I have an answer. To crack this, we want to know about the advantages and disadvantages of intelligible language. First, let's see the advantages of Python. It is free and open source, dynamic type, include productivity, interpreter language, it has vast library support and strong community. When we look on the other side of Python, it is comparatively slow, it has low memory efficient, it is weak in mobile computing and also not good in database access. When we come across Python execution speed and its memory efficiency, Python is an interpreter language and dynamic type, so the line-by-line execution make it slow. To provide simplicity to the developers, Python has to do lots of things behind, but for that it takes large amount of memory. As a data scientist, we have to work with large amount of data. For that, first we need database access. Many enterprises were looking for a smooth interaction of complex legacy. Python is lagging in this process. Python database access layer is primitive and underdeveloped in comparison to popular technologies like JDBC and ODBC. These key factors pushing the industries to concentrate on Java, C, C++. But it can be rectified by Python implementations, which is called Cython, Jython and IronPython, which uses the advantages of C, Java and C#. For example, Cython happens to be implemented in C and compile your Python codes into bytecode and interrupt the bytecode in an evaluation loop. Python developers can take advantages of Cython as a C extension of Python to optimize performance and speed of Python program. In addition, Python popular packages like Pandas and NumPy are also implemented in Cython. Cython is used widely in scientific and numerical computer projects, and also it's currently being used by a number of high traffic websites including Quora. In the same case, Jython and IronPython use the implementation of Java and C#, which make use of the advantages of those languages. Now, when we come back to our graph, we can see some percentage of requirements in Hadoop and Spark. In previous video, I told that we are creating large number of data in short period. In this scenario, Hadoop and Spark will help us to store and process those data. It is an added advantage for data scientists if he or she have knowledge on big data tools. From this analysis, we came to know that companies asking you to skillful in C, C++, Java because of some disadvantages in Python. To rectify this, you people don't need to jump to other language. Instead of that, you can do something smart like how Python overcome its disadvantage by using other language implementation. Now, I hope we got an answer for our questions. What roles and responsibilities we want to take over in our career as a data scientist, and what are the skills required for that. It's really amazing, right? Yeah. At the end of this journey, I'm sure that you will get an in-depth knowledge on these skills. With this, I'm signing off this session. If you guys have any questions in your mind like this, you are always welcome to ask us. We are always ready to help you to get the answers by yourself. Thank you and goodbye.